Set. Set. Ready. Go, go. 380. Run. Go. 380. Run. Run. 380. Run. What is that? 380. Run. Let's go. Set. 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 Ready. Set. 380. You're out. Ready. Set. You're out. Set. Delta. Set. 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 Green 80. Run. Go. 380. Run. Set. Go. Set. Green hot. 380. Run. Set. 380.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go in Week 11. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. He stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Play action with Richardson. Chased out to his right. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Richardson on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
First and 10 from the 41. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. Second down. Herbert now, blitz coming. That's caught, he found some space. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Herbert on first down. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
The drive picks up here, first and 10. From the red zone now. Completed to Davis. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 coming up here. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Third down run by Dobbins. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense? That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Moore with a return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Reaches the 30. And he is gone. Touchdown. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. And it's 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Well, these... We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They're looking at 2nd and 4. Running it again with Dobbins. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Shotgun snap to Herbert. On the move, headed right. That's caught for the 1st. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Herbert from the gun. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, Herbert. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now Herbert again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Quincy Williams has it. And the Rams take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
Trying an option here, play to the left. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Throw on 3rd down. This one finds Goddard. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop. Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He breaks a tackle. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the Chargers are going to take over deep in their own territory. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st and 10, Herbert. Buys time, rolling. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Trying again, following the sack. On him again, and he goes down again. Back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he's able to take this up to the 11. That's a pickup of 7 yards, so now they'll face 4th down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Broke through the tackle. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And the Rams will be loving their field position they have to begin this drive. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Tuli Tuipulotu in for the tackle. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Rams driving ahead. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Now Richardson to throw. He's on the move. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the 1st down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds. He got just enough of that one to make it count. Anything less, and that falls short. From that distance, though, you don't really care. You'll take the field goal no matter how it looks.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. To throw, Herbert. Escapes the pocket. He's got it! Oh, what body control to stay in and get the 2 feet down. That one goes. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So the officials looked at it twice. The replay officials in New York agreed, and the call on the field's going to stand. Throwing on first is Herbert. Trying for the deep ball. Big game downfield. Touchdown, Los Angeles. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there,
Yeah,
because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Chargers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Moore with a return. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he's stopped. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. No one around. He's got space. And the Chargers take over. Not an interception by the reigning Defensive Player of the Year.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First, he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. He finds McConkey. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Cooper DeJean with the stop. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Herbert back to throw. Brought in right. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. Picked up by the Rams. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know what? Everybody loves a good lateral, right? They're great at the Turkey Bowl. They're great in the backyard growing up as kids. They're great on the hook and ladder. But in execution, they're incredibly risky. There's a reason you so rarely see them in the NFL. It's because they are a prime opportunity for a fumble and an easy recover for the defense.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick, knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or 2 to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. After the pick, Richardson back to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Back to throw it. He's on the move. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this.
13.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Returning it from the 4. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Herbert now off the play fake. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Forced out to his right. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. They send him left out of the slot. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. They kick the running back in motion. 3rd and long. It's Richardson. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. New series coming up following the punt. And the Chargers take possession. They're set up at the 35 now. They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Headed out right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
On third down, Herbert. Johnston brings it in. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. He's across midfield into Rams territory.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Here he is on 3rd and long. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Yeah, that ball looked good out of his hands. It just couldn't get through the defense cleanly. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I can already read the headlines tomorrow. This offensive line can't protect. This offensive line. But it's more than that. When you give up 5 sacks in a game, it's a complete breakdown of everybody offensively. Play caller, quarterback, offensive line. Yeah, they're going to have to regroup and figure out how to protect this quarterback first and foremost. I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. Getting about 50 yards of boots so far, and here's another quality effort. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Chargers will be set up with some great field position here. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. This is Dobbins. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over.
That throw finds Johnston. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. First down, ball at the 36. They run. Here's Dobbins. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Herbert from the gun. Chased out to his right. Ooh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off.
Oh my goodness, they're faking it. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he gets them what they needed. It is a first down off the fake.
Well, we'll see just how much of a challenge this defense is up for. That drive looked like it was over after they brought up 4th down. Now they got to go back out there and try to stall this offense again.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Going with Dobbins here. And they'll get him down at the 7-yard line. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up.
It's an LA touchdown. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers push their lead to 18. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Moore with a return. First and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Hits his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Working quickly here. First down throw here from Richardson. He locates Adonai Mitchell. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Running back sent in motion. On first down, it's Richardson. Able to get it to Barkley. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
They'll throw again. Richardson. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And it's incomplete. So that's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. They already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline this penalty. It's a give here for Dobbins. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss. This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Hey, up the middle, it'll be pretty tough for this safety to make a play through all the traffic. If you want to range outside, you want to get into his domain, you better be careful because this strong safety will put you on your back.
That's taken at the 15. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Rams have their work cut out for them on this drive. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That one's cut along the left sideline. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. He's still able to get that first down. Pass call along the sideline by Mitchell. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
This entire play, kid, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. In a good spot here, second and inches. They are throwing it again. Has it at the back of the end zone, but the throw carries him out of bounds. It's incomplete.
Well, this will actively age a coach on the sidelines. Wrinkles and gray hair, all of it. All the planning, a great play, and careful execution led to that. And it was dropped to the turf.
Shotgun now on third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect the timeout coming any moment now.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Chargers come away with the win in this one. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.